Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight as off we go for the Sunday night opener. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There'll be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win tonight.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Allen. To the outside, the catch made by Moore. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10.
Here's Allen to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 6.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
30-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He'll present to the 21. Matt Milano there to stop him. They face 2nd down and 7. Going to go right back to Henry. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson out of the pistol. He's going to let this one go deep. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he'll be taken down. Is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
First and 10.
To throw. Short pass taken in by Knox. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At the Ravens.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And he'll get only about 3 before being written out of bounds. 3rd, they need 8.
Brings up 3rd
He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. The extra point by Nash is good. And the Bills have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So on come the Ravens, and Greg, what a story again last year, 12-5, 13-4 the year before that. Regular season, they have been as good as almost anyone in the NFL, but it's the story if you're living in the AFC. Get over that hump, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City. It's hard to get to the big game on this side of the draw.
Oh, there's no question, and I think if you're Baltimore and you're Buffalo and you look around and you say, man, we should have a couple Super Bowl titles. If we were living in a non-Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid era, maybe teams would look at us a little bit different than they do, but they just need to continue to stay the course. Lamar Jackson, one of the best players, regardless of position, in the entire league, multiple-time MVP winner, so they have a Super Bowl roster. Let's not make no mistake about it. They need to just continue to hold serve in the regular season, continue to play for division titles, get as many home playoff games as possible. So when the money's on the line and trips to Super Bowl on the line, they need these games to come through Baltimore. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Taking off, and he will be out of bounds right around the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrabbling his way to a first down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This is Henry. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and goal. At the 8-yard line.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down, Jackson. And he's forced to jump. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
It's a turnover on down.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Hamilton was there defensively.
On 2nd down, Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Moore going in motion. On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. Back to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Cook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
They'll run the sneak. And he is going to have a Bills first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on third and inches.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Run with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Man in motion is Coleman. To the air on third down, here's Allen. That's the Pro safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead. First and 10 now from the 36. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's caught by Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
And the Ravens first down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Henry. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now, the tension mounts. Fourth and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So, Greg, here are the Bills. What a year last year. 13-4, beat the Broncos and the Ravens in the playoffs. But once again, ran into Kansas City in the AFC Championship game. Anything that we can say is that one thing to get them to the big game this time?
Well, I mean, we probably start with they need Patrick Mahomes to retire. But in all seriousness, Mike, I think when you look at Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, it's one of those things where they just happen to exist in a general...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Man in motion is Coleman. Now Allen facing third and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return, it's Turner. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
Yeah, and you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you, because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion, and even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to the defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass-heavy, they're the spread attack, they've got unbelievable weapons on the outside, obviously Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a 3-man race in the AFC North.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Now the Ravens use the... And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll go again here with Henry. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is 1st and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day, the debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Texans. And it's the veteran Matthew Stafford. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Rams wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And it's CMC, Christian McCaffrey. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Niners had a lot of roster turnover in the offseason, but they get the win in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And watch the big man rumble, James Conner.
We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one, likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025?
You know, as I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals, and you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year, McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. They missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Pistol formation with Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Forced out to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Jackson. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Johnson now to return. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Bills offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. Greg, this AFC East, a division that really has been dominated by the Bills. The 5 straight division titles. It's hard to see who can knock them off that perch right now.
Yeah, and I think until someone decides that that's going to change, I think you just...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. And it's left side and caught by Flowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing Jackson. Flushed to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll go right back to Henry. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now Jackson. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Baltimore. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
On the return, this is Strong. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough deal.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their Week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had, it's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So, in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So, don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
By Odafe Owe. A loss of 7 yards brings up 2nd down.
Bull going in motion. Throwing on second down. It's out. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
You're ready to spin! You're ready to spin! Round 80!
They'll try and throw for it.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Jackson out of the pistol. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
You see it? A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Jackson. Pass right side going to be taken in by Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
Moving left. That is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Johnson now to return. Ooh. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if he gets the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
9 yards to go.
From the gun, Josh Allen. And Noy. What a start to the season. His third sack here in week 1. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
319!
Waste of time.
Allen gonna throw for it. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Rollins. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, we're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll go right back to Flowers.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Pistol give to Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. First and goal, and it's Henry. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. One with 1st and 10. On the ground, it took to start this drive. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Busta Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Busta Rhymes always headlines the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby. You know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
You're now rocking with the best. Busta Rhymes coming through from the Footmore Squad. Boy Scouts who I be, straight to your dome. We coming straight to your dome, bringing all you rockers to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squid on. Busta Rhymes break it down like this.
Yo, which, throw my flow. Even though the type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check. Hey, yo, hey.
day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where I began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die, knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, lies kill me 100,000 times, you can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me. Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.